The roar of my B-24's engines sputtered, coughed, and died. Smoke billowed through the cockpit, stinging my eyes. Through the haze, I saw the jagged teeth of the coral reef just meters below. My last thought before we plunged into the turquoise abyss was, not like this, not here. I awoke to the smell of salt and the hiss of waves against sand. My head throbbed in time with the gentle rhythm of the receding tide. I was alive, but everything felt wrong. Torn pieces of the bomber littered the beach, the insignia ripped from its fuselage like a fading memory. "No honor in the grave, American pig." A voice, spitting with venom, cut through the salty air. I spun, hand instinctively reaching for the pistol I didn't have. A figure emerged from the palm grove, draped in the rags of a fighter pilot's uniform, Zero's wing markings barely visible. "Don't make me regret this," I rasped, my voice hoarse. "Don't you speak English?" The pilot's eyes narrowed. "I speak enough to know you are our enemy." He limped, his face obscured by the shadow of his helmet. "You come to this beautiful place with bombs. You tear it apart." "God-damned Zero," I cursed, my mind struggling to grasp the surreal scene. He chuckled, a dry, humorless sound. "Do not lie, American. You are vanquished. Be thankful this island claimed you gently." He took a step closer, and for a fleeting instant, I saw something in his eyes. Not hate, but a weary resignation. We both knew we were alone, castaways on an island neither of us recognized. For days, we avoided each other, scavenging for scraps and shrapnel from the ruined plane. One evening, while exploring the island's interior, I came across a cave filled with towering stone structures covered in intricate carvings. The air was thick with an oppressive silence, broken only by the distant echo of waves. "This place," the Japanese pilot said, his voice quiet, barely a whisper against the ancient stone. He knelt beside a wall covered with glyphs, his fingers tracing the alien symbols. "I knew this place. In my dreams," he said. "My brother, he spoke of it often. A sanctuary, a legend of our people." Days turned into weeks. We shared our meager rations and stories. I told him about my family, the longing I felt for their faces. He spoke of his heritage, the ancient tales of a powerful being called Merit. One moonless night, the cave roared with energy. A blinding light filled the chamber, and a figure materialized before us. It was humanoid, but its skin shimmered with an otherworldly luminescence. Its eyes projected pools of starlight. "Merit," the pilot uttered, his voice trembling. "Sheldon," the being said, its voice resonating within our minds. "Reba, your arrival was foretold." It spoke of a time before humanity, of civilizations vast and powerful, brought down by their own ambition. It told us of a gift, advanced technology hidden within the ruins, the solution to mankind's conflicts. But it came at a price. To wield this power, one must first accept the burden of its responsibility. To understand the interconnectedness of all things, to see beyond the facade of war. "Use this knowledge wisely," Merit warned, its luminescent skin pulsing with an ancient wisdom. "For the fate of this world rests in your hands." Debate raged between us. On one hand, the world fought a bloody war, each side clinging to their own righteousness. We could use Merit's power to turn the tide, to bring about peace. But the cost, the responsibility. And then Reba found it. A single phrase in the glyphs, hidden within the walls of the cave. A message etched onto centuries-old stone. It wasn't Sanskrit, as she initially thought. It was a coded message, an intricate cipher she cracked only after Merit had shown them the wonders of its technology. The truth slammed into me, like a physical blow. You knew. I choked back the accusation, my voice hoarse. Reba's face was pale, the inscription lingering in her mind's eye. He chose us, she whispered, her voice breaking. He's been waiting for us. We were to be the sacrifice. The war, the island, Merritt's promises, it was all an elaborate trap. The ancient being, far from benevolent, sought to reignite the flames of conflict, using us, the pilots of two warring nations, as pawns in its cosmic game. The gift was a catalyst, a spark to ignite a fire that would consume the galaxy. The sand beneath my feet felt cold and alien. Sheldon, a man haunted by the horrors of war, a man desperate for an end to the violence, stood beside a being that had woven a spiderweb of deception, intent on using us to destroy the universe we swore to protect. We were pawns, not heroes, and the game had just begun.